Today, in our teaching learning process, we are going to start lesson number 9, Adaptations in Animals. So, here we will be discussing about what are extinct and endangered animals and about the vertebrates and invertebrates animals. So, let's get started. Oh wow, quiz time! Yes, we are going to start with a short quiz where you have to identify the animals with the given images. Now, let's cross check our answers. The first animal is dinosaur, second dodo, next is passenger pigeon, followed by mammoth. Children, do you know that these animals are listed as extinct animals? And this is because they no longer exist on our planet Earth. Next, we have giant panda, snow leopard, followed by rhinoceros and tiger. And these animals are enlisted as endangered animals because their lives are in danger. And if we are not going to save them, they will also become extinct one day. Now, let's find out the reason behind this. Human activities like deforestation, that is, cutting down of trees in large numbers for our own sake, is destroying the natural homes of animals. Also, these animals are being killed for their skin, nails, teeth, bones, fur, etc. Children, animals can be divided into two types on the basis of presence or absence of backbone. These are invertebrates and vertebrates. Animals which do not have backbone are called invertebrates. On the other hand, animals which have a backbone or a skeleton are called vertebrates. Many small animals like cockroach, housefly, ant, starfish, jellyfish, earthworm, butterfly, spider, etc. are invertebrates. Children, vertebrates are further divided into five categories and they are fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Now, let's look at the characteristics that make an animal a fish. Fish live in water. They are found in fresh water as well as salty water. They breathe through gills, not lungs. They have fins which help them to swim. Some examples of fish are cod, shark, salmon, etc. Amphibians are another category of vertebrates. These are the animals which can live either on land and in water. So, they breathe through lungs when they are on land and moist skin when in water. Some examples of amphibians are frog, toad, salamander, etc. Another class of vertebrates are the reptiles. Children, reptiles cannot breathe under water. Even reptiles that live in water must come to the surface to breathe. Their skin are dry and also covered with rough scales. They have four limbs to move around, except snakes. Like fish and amphibians, they also reproduce by laying eggs, but their eggs are laid out of the water. Examples of reptiles include tortoise, lizard, crocodile, etc. Birds form the another class of vertebrates. They are the only animals in the world to have feathers. And yes, very important, they can fly with the help of their wings. Now children, let's find out what special features birds have which makes them fly. The first feature is birds have hollow bones. That is, nothing is filled inside their bone. This makes their body light in weight. Another feature is shape of bird's body is like a boat which helps them to cut through the air easily. Crow, parrot, pigeon, etc. are some common birds. On the other hand, there are some birds which cannot fly because of their heavy weight. So these birds are called as flightless birds. Some examples of flightless birds are kiwi, ostrich, penguin, etc. The last category of vertebrate we are going to talk about are mammals. Children, what do you think? You and me and all human falls into which category of animals? Yes, we belong to the category of mammals. Now let's discuss the characteristics of mammals. The first feature is all mammals give birth to young ones instead of laying eggs. And mammals feed their young ones with their own milk. Next important feature is all mammals must at least have some fur or hair all over their body, although some may have less than others. And yes, they breathe air through the lungs. Even mammals that live in water must come to the surface to breathe. Some examples are cow, goat, zebra, lion, etc. And children, do you know that mammals are the only animals which have external ears? Some animals like whale, dolphin and seal live in water, so they are called as sea mammals. Now, let's talk about some interesting facts. Children, some animals whose body temperature changes with the change in temperature of the surroundings are called as cold-blooded animals. Fish, amphibians, and reptiles are cold blooded animals. On the other hand, animals which have a constant body temperature, that is, whose body temperature does not change with the change in temperature of the surroundings, are called as warm blooded animals. And examples of warm blooded animals are birds and mammals.